Hello there everyone, it's Aaron here from Push Square with another monthly roundup of the best games arriving on PS5 in the month of November 2023. We've got a surprising amount of entries considering that this is usually a little bit quieter, but here are the 8 PS5 games you should be watching out for this month. Get ready to uphold the law in RoboCop Rogue City. This PS5 entry is a first-person shooter set after the events of the second film in this iconic franchise. If you're a fan of the original films then, this game's for you. It's from developer Teon, who are known for also putting out Terminator Resistance, another FPS game hammering home those nostalgic qualities of 80s and 90s cinema. In RoboCop, you'll be investigating crimes, dealing out brutal justice, and cleaning up the streets of Detroit after the arrival of a new crime lord that has thrown the city into chaos. Along the way, you can expect to run into familiar faces and locales and bask in the 80s and 90s glory of this part man, part machine escapade. RoboCop Rogue City launches on PS5 on November 2nd. Puzzles in a narrative weaved into this first-person sequel make the Talos Principle 2 the game for November if you love challenging yourself. With over 100 puzzles to solve, over a dozen new environments to explore, and another step in this thought-provoking narrative, the Talos Principle 2 is shaping up not only to be an intriguing experience, but also a relatively chill one. This game has multiple endings and it's up to you whether you want to see the story to its end or go full puzzle master and solve everything that the game has to offer. This is quite a unique series and sort of blends that Portal vibe with some big philosophical questions, so if that sounds like your cup of tea, you can check it out on PS5 on November 2nd. We're ditching numbers now to bring you the latest offering in the WRC series. EA Sports WRC drifts onto PS5 on November 3rd. Rallying through the dirt-ridden tracks has never been more enthralling, with every car from the 2023 season available in this game, along with an epic 70 historic vehicles, making this the largest collection in a WRC game to date. But it's not just the wheels that you choose, because Codemasters is also delivering its most advanced version of its handling model yet. And having checked out the previous entries in the series, yeah, it was already pretty damn good. With 17 WRC locations and over 200 stages available at launch, EA Sports WRC is looking to be a pretty meaty offering for those that love to push vehicles to the limit in the digital realm. Man, the first week of this month is absolutely stacked because on November 6th we also have Football Manager 2024. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I fully understand the series, I'm not really a football guy myself, but for the folk that love it, I know they really love it. It made its debut on PlayStation last year and is back for more with this PS5 release. If you don't know what the series is, it's a tactical management sim for football fanatics, where you'll get to manage your very own team and hopefully make it to the top. On top of the usual improvements to player movement and ball physics, Football Manager 24 is refining its formula in transfer battles, set piece creators, performance levels, squad planning and much more. Honestly guys, I completely forgot about this next entry, but Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is making its way to PS4 and 5 on November 7th. Now, if you're not familiar with the series, it's basically Super Smash Bros, but with a roster of your favourite Nickelodeon characters. So that's your SpongeBob, your Danny Phantom, your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and even our guy Garfield. So what's new with this entry then? Well, of course you can expect a unique set of moves for each of the characters, but expanding combat are all new super abilities. There's also a single player campaign to work through, a bunch of new fighters, and the visuals and audio have been completely revamped with new audio, animation, modes, stages, mechanics, taunts, and movesets. That's quite the sequel. You Yakuza fans have it good, don't you? It was only February of this year that we had the spin-off remake Like a Dragon Ishin, and now on November 9th, the PS5 is getting Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Following Kiryu after he fakes his own death, this entry finds the slick-haired individual on the plains of Osaka. But of course, it doesn't take long for this former Yakuza member to get mixed up in all sorts of trouble. You likely know what to expect with a Yakuza entry at this point, but if you don't, you've got explosively manic combat, a twisting and turning narrative, and of course enough minigames to easily see you through to 2024. To mix things up a little bit though, you've also got 2 different fighting styles which you can dynamically switch between, really amping up that already crazy combat. Another year, another Call of Duty. This time it's back to back for the Modern Warfare series, with the third entry in this reboot, remake trilogy coming to both PlayStation 4 and 5 on November 10th. Now this is a direct continuation of Modern Warfare 2 of course, so you'll have the full explosive campaign to tactically make your way through. This entry is actually introducing some more open levels to allow you to take a quiet approach or go guns blazing, it's really up to you. But I suspect that most of you will be interested in the multiplayer offering because this year, well, let me tell you, we're getting nostalgic. All 16 maps from Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 will be present in remastered glory in Modern Warfare 3. So that means Rust, Favela, High Rise, Afghan, Terminal, all the classics will be making an appearance here. Hard to believe that 13 years ago I was playing pretty much the exact same game, but here we are, and if it wasn't enough, there's also an open world zombies mode included here, so that'll be interesting to check out. As the name suggests, Persona 5 Tactica is about to get tactical. Arriving on both PlayStation 4 and 5 on November 17th, Tactica follows the Phantom Thieves on a brand new adventure full of fan favourite returning characters, new allies and foes, and an emotional revolution at its heart. You'll be building out your dream team to find the perfect combination in its exciting turn-based combat, which is filled with weapons, style, and powerful personas. This entry will have you and the gang enter a strange realm occupied by a tyrannical form of oppression. So of course, you're going to be taking the fight to that military group called the Legionnaires, but there will be twists and turns along the way as the mysterious arena has a deal for the Phantom Thieves. And that is it for the month of November. If you've made it to the end of this video, leave a comment down below letting me know what you're most excited for. I think Robocop looks pretty awesome, so if I have the time, I'd love to check that one out. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with the latest in the world of PlayStation. But as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, I've been Aiden, and this has been Push Square.